All right, we're going to start off today with grading your homework from last night. So, one thing you should have right now is a pen.
Can I use this pen real quick?
Yeah. Yes. You don't have a pen. How do you guys not have a pen? Most classes you're supposed to be using a pen, not a pencil. Okay. I've got one pen right here. Anybody else need a pen? Let's see what I got in here. You need a pen? Do you need a pen? Okay. Number 1 on page 361, lesson 28, correct? Number 1 is $18.96. 18.96. No, you do not have to mark it wrong if you forgot the dollar sign.
Yes.
Number 2. 474,425. 474,425. 3 is 25. 4 is 32. 5 is 13,845. 13845. 6 is 684. 684. 7. The GCF is 4. The LCM is 24. GCF is 4. LCM is 24. Right prime factors for 16, 27, and 36. The prime factors for 16 are 2 to the 4th power, or 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 27, you have 3 to the 3rd power, or 3 times 3 times 3. 36, you have 2 squared times 3 squared, or you can have 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. 19, reduce 12 sixteenths, 9 twelfths, and 30 40ths to the lowest terms. All 3 of those fractions reduce down to 3/4. All 3 reduce down to 3/4. Yes?
I knew it was 3/4, but I didn't write it because I had 3/4 down already.
Okay. I'll take a look at it. Find the missing number. The missing number is 15. Number 11, a Japanese chin is a small dog. Weighs about 7 pounds. How many ounces is 7 pounds? It is 112 ounces. Okay? So, we're at the top of lesson 28. I want you to write the number wrong. Write the number incorrect at the top of page or lesson 28. I'll be around to check in just a second. Yes.
They said put the greatest common factor, but not the least.
Oh yeah, it's -1. How many miss?
Because I read up there.
Huh?
I read up there on the board and it said no homework. I probably didn't have homework.
0. Okay. How many did you miss? 5. How many did you miss? How many miss? 0? Here. Yes. That is 25. So you miss. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get into today's lesson. Make sure you put my pens back. I'll bring it up.
It's gonna be right here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the cap on.
Yes, put the cap on.
If the cap, I have a question about these pens. There's a little hole right there. How does it keep it dry? Like,
I don't know. Okay. Now, yesterday we started talking about fractions. Okay. We're on page number 53. 53. Yesterday we started talking about fractions. So, we talked about what a fraction is, a numerator, denominator. We have equivalent fractions, reducing the lowest terms, mixed numbers. Now we're going to talk about proper and improper fractions. Okay? A proper fraction is any fraction where the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Okay? A proper fraction is any fraction where the numerator is smaller than the denominator. An improper fraction is any fraction that has the numerator the same number or bigger than the denominator. So it's an improper fraction if the numerator is the same number or bigger than the denominator, okay? Now, we talked about this once a little bit yesterday. Anytime you have a fraction where the numerator and the denominator are the same number, what does that fraction equal? Ariel? It equals 1, okay? This is important because when we get into dividing, or not dividing, but subtracting and borrowing fractions, we're going to need to know that, okay? So, anytime the numerator and denominator are the same, that fraction equals what? What? Anytime the numerator and the denominator are the same number, the fraction equals what? It equals 1. Okay. I want you guys looking at the board, not doodling on your papers. This is quite possibly the most important concept we're covering today. And I'm getting a whole lot of blank looks. So I want you to stop playing around. I want you to look at the board. And I want you paying attention and interacting with me. So I'm going to ask the question again, and I want more than one answer. More than one person answering. Anytime the numerator and the denominator are the same number, the fraction equals what?
1.
What?
1.
What?
1.
What?
1.
Okay. So, what's that?
1.
What's that?
1.
What's that?
1.
What's that? No, it's not 1. It's 1/2. Okay? What's that?
7.
That's 7/6. What type of fraction is that? What type of fraction is that? What type of fraction is that? Improper. Improper. Anytime a fraction has a numerator and denominator same or the numerator is bigger, it's an improper fraction. Anytime the numerator and denominator are the same, that fraction still equals 1, but that's still an improper fraction. That's a proper fraction. That's an improper fraction. Improper, proper, improper, proper, improper, proper. Okay? Look at page 53, section number 1. Mark under the improper fraction. Mark under the improper fraction. So fill in the bubble if it's an improper fraction. So we have 9/5. Is that proper or improper? Improper. There's some people sitting there not doing anything. Get your pencils out. Fill in the bubbles. Number 2, or 7/11 is proper or improper?
Proper.
Proper, leave it alone. 5/4.
Improper.
Improper. Fill in the bubble. 6/2. Improper. 35 over 34. 36 over 37. Leave it alone. 8 over 8. Okay. Improper. 5/9. Leave it alone. 14/15. Leave it alone. 1 over 1. Improper. Fill in the bubble. 13/15. 6/8. Okay. Now, when we are dealing with improper fractions. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to turn them into mixed numbers. Okay? Now, let's see here. Okay? 9, 6. What type of fraction is that? Improper. Okay? The fraction bar right here, this line right here, is a mathematical process. Okay? That mathematical process is division. So, another way to write division is with the fraction bar. Okay? So what this is actually saying is that we have 9 divided by 6. So in order to change this improper fraction to a mixed number, we need to divide. Okay? So we're going to divide. We have 9 in the box and 6 on the outside. How many times does 6 go into 9? 1 time. 1 times 6 is what? 6. Then we subtract. 9 minus 6 is? 3. We're going to write our remainder as a fraction. Okay? And then we have our quotient as our whole number. So, we write the equal sign, and we have 1 and 3, 6. So 9, 6 equals 1 and 3, 6. Okay? And in this case, we can actually change it even more and turn it into 1/2 because we can reduce that fraction down. All right? So, let's go through. Let's do letter A real quick here. We have 11 fifths. 11 fifths. So we have 11 fifths. Okay? Again, the fraction bar means to what? Divide. The numerator goes in the box. The denominator goes on the outside. 5 goes in 11 how many times? 2 times. 2 times 5 is? 10. We subtract. What do we have left? 1. Write it as a fraction. So 11 fifths equals 2 and 1/5. Okay? So I want you guys to work on letter B, C, and D. B, C, D. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take mixed numbers and turn them into improper fractions. So, stop. I don't need you talking right now. I need you listening. Okay? Because we divide to change an improper fraction into a mixed number, we have to do the opposite to change a mixed number to an improper fraction. So what's the opposite of divide? Multiply. Okay? So if I have 2 1/5 right here, okay, I'm going to multiply those two numbers, and I'm going to add the numerator. Okay? So I have 5 times 2 is, add the numerator, 11 over 5. Look at 3a. 3a. 4 2/3. 4 2/3. Okay? We're going to multiply and then add. 3 times 4 is? Plus 2? 14. And keep the denominator the same. It is a dot. Because a dot also means to multiply.
Like the dark hole. It looks like a dark hole.
Okay? Yes, I want you guys to do section 3. Section 3.
Why is it so easy to show?
What?
Can we do green? Can we do green?
Yes, do all of section 3.